I'm so excited to be joining you guys with another episode of A Liar's Diary because today is probably one of the most prominent topics that I can really relate to, and one of the lies that I told myself frequently as an entrepreneur. When I first started out in business, I, like most people, had no real idea what I was doing. I had passion and a vision and a dream, and I was so excited about that, so I dove headfirst, and everyone said, find a mentor, find a mentor, find a mentor. But what I did, and what I see a lot of entrepreneurs do, is I found someone that I, admired and aspired to be like, and instead of developing myself and my brand, I decided to try to be just like this girl. And so I was following everything that she was doing, and I was copying it. And I don't mean copying like copy-paste her text, but I was following the style of her business, the way she represented herself, the same time frame that she put content out, and I began mimicking everything that she was doing because in my head, I believed that I needed to be just like her. And a lot of entrepreneurs come to me and say, I don't have a brand identity. And I say, well, who are you following on social media? And when they start telling me, and then I look at their content, I see that they're doing the same thing I did. And when I look back at those beginning early years, it was a really great lesson for me in branding to know and understand that I don't have to be just like anyone. I need to be just like me. And so knowing and understanding who I was as an entrepreneur and what my full potential was, it allowed me to step outside the box, push myself, push my limits, and create my own brand identity. So if you're an entrepreneur out there who's trying to be just like somebody else, let me tell you right now that being exactly who you are is enough. When you go out and you portray yourself as who you honestly are, your own passion, the way you want to represent that passion, the way you want to put content out, you're going to attract the right people. The worst lesson I learned along that journey was that when I was constantly trying to be like this other girl, I couldn't keep it up forever because I wasn't her. And so eventually, I would slide back into doing things a different way, and then I would revert back to trying to do it like her, and then I would go back, and then I'd go forward. And what ended up happening was that my brand message just got really confusing and really messy, and it was so exhausting. I mean, who really wants to be someone else? So entrepreneurs, stop telling yourself these things. You are perfectly fine just the way you are. Use yourself as your brand identity. The best asset you have in business is you. And take a moment to just say those positive things to yourself because you are absolutely enough just the way you are. Bye, guys.